Okay. My name is Penni Thorpe, and I've been teaching yoga for 17 years, and I've been teaching prenatal yoga for 12 years. And I noticed that people were talking about going into labor rooms in the hospital and seeing a ball there, and then asking what were they supposed to do with the
But
ball.
how, what are some other ways to use this ball? Like how?
Okay, so we have sitting on it, making the circles, which can help with back labor, but also can help generally just help move the baby down. If you're doing it for back labor, you do 15 minutes in one direction and then 15 minutes in the other direction. The other thing is to do pelvic tilts and releases, and this will move the kid from pubic bone to tailbone. And then there's going side to side, and that will move the kid from sit bone to sit bone. Now, since you have two in there, you're worried mostly about the first one's head as it comes down. How do you feel that head moving? And then you'll do it for the second one, right? And some people have actually delivered on the ball. Yeah. All right, so if we're gonna move the sit bones apart, we lift slightly, then hold the sit bones, and then press it down. Good, and then my legs hold the bones in place. So now, the knees wanna be wide, and then we start to pull the knees apart. And I don't know, knees apart, very slowly, very slightly, and this makes more space between the sit bones. And Chris, you feel that, right?
Yeah.
It's like pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the other thing that you can do is using this in labor, and I got this from the Pink Kit, which is a group of women from Australia who have a lot of positive things to share, so feel free to check them out. When you're actually pushing, if your provider will let you, what you can do is lean back, so lean on me. And then when you get ready to push, the person in the back pushes you forward, and then you can bear down. And some people like hands up here, here, or here. So each partner has to figure out what works best for them. Okay. Another option besides using the ball when you have your arms on the ball by yourself is to have your support person sit on the ball and then move you. Now this is going to move you from the top, but you can feel it does make a shift in the pelvis, right? And then coming front and back. That also makes a difference. And definitely is a nice stretch in the middle of pregnancy, and in labor you would just do whatever felt comfortable. There's not like a right way and a wrong way. It's whatever feels good. You need to honor your own system, and you're trying to cooperate with your body and with the forces of nature that know how to do this. Okay. Let's actually try upright pose of a child. Bring your big toes together. Yeah, and instead of using the ball like we were, let's use the ball this way. So I'm in, and you're leaning on me, and then I'm rocking you.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting, huh?
Yeah.
That's different. So then a person who's up at the top can be stroking you. There's a thing where you take the back of the fingernails on the skin, and it releases endorphins, so you could be doing that. And you could be saying stuff like, breathe into your jaw. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to show too. Okay, so what you want to do is squat with your sacrum on the ball, so you've got the support, right? And then you can really drape your arms over the person, right? And then the person can rock. Now this is a little bit different than some of the others. Now let your knees be movable, up, and then I can rock you back and forth, but now I got more on the back, right?
Okay.
Okay. So front and back doesn't work as good as side to side, does it?
Yeah, side to side's really nice.
And it's a nice way to tip the pelvis. So if as you're rocking, you want to release endorphins, you just take the back of the fingernail on the skin. Usually laboring women have lots of skin showing, so you can do it anywhere that's comfortable. Or you could stroke along the shoulders, or even stroke along the jawline and relax if people have a tendency to clench their jaw. Good. So So another reason to use the ball in labor is some women like to be in cat, especially in transition. So cat is the position where you're up like this, right? But if you have a lot of edema in your hand, sometimes you get carpal tunnel. And so when we're on the ball with your arms on the top of the ball like this, you can still be in this gravity neutral position, but you don't have that weight on your hands, and that makes it much more doable, much happier. Yeah, yeah. And then you can rock and whatever. And in cat, you can't really rock yourself like you can when you're with the ball. That's the other benefit of it. So, okay, and this you could do on the bed. Yeah, you could do it on the floor too. Right. All right.